Avocados are being recalled in 6 states across the U.S. over possible listeria contamination.
Avocados were called for listeria contamination. But that's just the fruit. The oil? That's an even bigger problem. Researchers at UC Davis tested avocado oils from Walmart, Target, Kroger, and Aldi. 82% were either fake or rancid. Pure soybean oil labeled as 100% avocado oil, marked up 400%. The FDA admits there are no standards, no enforcement, nothing. Today we're exposing 10 avocado oil brands you should throw out now, and revealing 4 you can actually trust. Starting with number 10, Stop and Shop Avocado Oil. If you shop at Stop and Shop anywhere across the East Coast, you've probably seen their house brand avocado oil sitting there with its clean white label promising pure avocado oil. Looks trustworthy, right? Well, in October 2024, Stop and Shop was hit with a federal class action lawsuit filed in Massachusetts District Court, alleging they're selling adulterated avocado oil while claiming it's 100% pure. The complaint specifically stated that independent testing revealed the product contains other oils beyond what's listed on the ingredient panel. Here's the problem with Stop and Shop and all private label brands. They don't produce their own oil. They contract with the cheapest supplier who can deliver bulk quantities, and that supplier changes constantly based on who offers the lowest bid. One batch might be okay. The next batch from a different supplier might be complete garbage. UC Davis researchers tested 36 private label avocado oil brands in their 2023 study and found that nearly 70% were either rancid or mixed with cheaper oils like soybean, safflower, and sunflower. Stop and Shop falls right into that category. Stop and Shop offers zero batch testing transparency, no third-party verification, and no way for you to know what's actually in that bottle. You're basically gambling every single time you buy it. But at least Stop and Shop is just questionable. Our next brand operates on a massive national scale. Number 9. Kroger Private Selection Avocado Oil. Kroger operates nearly 2,800 stores across 35 states under multiple banners: Kroger, Ralph's, Fred Meyer, King Soopers, Smith's, and more. Their private selection line tries to position itself as premium with upscale packaging and higher prices. But pretty labels don't make pure oil. Kroger's avocado oil was specifically named in class action litigation for selling adulterated products. Now here's what makes this especially egregious. Kroger was one of the first to get hit with lawsuits back in June 2024, and that case was actually dismissed. But not because Kroger proved their oil was pure. The case was dismissed on technical procedural grounds, which happens all the time in class actions. The underlying problem is still there. UC Davis research showed that out of 29 refined avocado oil samples tested, only 3 met both purity and quality standards. 3 out of 29. That's a 90% failure rate for refined oils. Kroger's private. Selection oil fell right into that failed category. They source from bulk suppliers with minimal oversight, charge you premium prices because of the fancy label, and offer absolutely no proof that what's in the bottle matches what's on the label. They're counting on you not knowing the difference between real avocado oil and whatever blend of cheap oils they're bottling. You're paying extra for packaging and marketing, not quality. While Kroger hides behind corporate bureaucracy, our next brand has a different kind of contamination problem. Number 8. Better Body Foods Avocado Oil. This isn't about lawsuits or fake oil. This is about something you can't see, smell, or taste: hormone-disrupting chemicals. In July of 2025, the consumer advocacy group Mamavation partnered with Environmental Health News to test 11 popular avocado oil brands for phthalates. Phthalates are chemicals used to make plastics more flexible, and they're known endocrine disruptors. 100% of the avocado oils they tested came back positive for phthalates. Better Body Foods was one of them. Phthalates are linked to a horrifying list of health problems: reproductive issues, developmental delays, thyroid problems, and even cancer. They can leach into food from plastic packaging, processing equipment, and even the gloves used by workers. So even if the oil is pure, it can still be contaminated with invisible chemicals that mess with your hormones. Better Body Foods, a brand you see in health food aisles everywhere, had detectable levels of these chemicals. And because the FDA doesn't regulate phthalates in food, companies have no incentive to remove them. If you're finding this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more food safety investigations. And drop a comment. Did you have any of these brands in your pantry? Number 7. Trader Joe's Avocado Oil. Trader Joe's also failed the Mamavation phthalate test. Their all-purpose avocado oil, a staple for many health-conscious shoppers, contained detectable levels of these hormone-disrupting chemicals. This is a brand that builds its entire identity on quality and trust, yet their product is contaminated with the same chemicals found in plastic shower curtains and vinyl flooring. What's worse, the study found 5 different types of phthalates across the 11 brands, including DEHP, a chemical on California's Proposition 65 list of carcinogens. The fact that these chemicals are so widespread in our food supply is a massive failure of regulation, and brands like Trader Joe's are profiting from the public's ignorance. They sell you an image of health and wellness, but the reality is a product tainted with industrial chemicals. And since phthalates aren't listed on the label, you have no way of knowing you're consuming them. But at least phthalate contamination is invisible. Our next brand was caught red-handed in a lawsuit. Number 6. Sam's Club Olivari Avocado Oil. Sam's Club markets Olivari as their premium warehouse brand, pushing it hard with bulk pricing that makes you think you're getting a great deal. Well, multiple lawsuits have been filed against Sam's Club over Olivari avocado oil, including one in the Northern District of Illinois in September 2024 by plaintiff Rajat Dawar. The complaint alleges Sam's Club sold the product as 100% pure avocado oil, when independent testing revealed adulteration with cheaper oils. What's particularly damning is that Sam's Club is owned by Walmart, and Walmart's Great Value brand is buried in lawsuits for the exact same problem. Here's the warehouse club trap. They sell you massive bottles at lower per ounce prices, but here's the thing about bulk avocado oil. Even if it started out pure, avocado oil oxidizes. It goes rancid. And about that giant plastic bottle you bought to save money? Well, the oil is degrading every single day it sits in your pantry. The UC Davis study found that most commercial avocado oil samples were already oxidized before they even hit their expiration dates. Oxidized oil loses all health benefits and creates harmful free radicals that damage your cells. So you're not just getting questionable purity, you're getting old degraded oil that's been sitting in plastic, and also wasting money. At least with Sam's Club, you know it's a warehouse brand. Target tries to fool you with upscale branding. Number 5, Target Good and Gather Avocado Oil. Target positions itself as the upscale alternative to Walmart. Their Good and Gather line launched in 2019 with massive marketing campaigns about quality ingredients and transparency. So you'd think their avocado oil would be legit, right? Wrong. Target's Good and Gather Avocado Oil was named in a 2024 class action lawsuit, alleging the product is falsely advertised as pure when it's actually adulterated with other vegetable oils. In other words, they're selling fake avocado oil to unsuspecting consumers. The lawsuit states that independent testing revealed the oil doesn't match what Target claims on the label. What makes this infuriating is that Target specifically markets Good and Gather as their premium quality house brand. They charge more than generic store brands because of the image. But underneath that clean, minimalist packaging is the same adulterated oil problem plaguing the entire industry. UC Davis testing showed these private labels fail fatty acid profile tests and sterile composition analysis, which are the scientific measures that prove what's actually in the oil. Target wants you to pay a premium for their brand image while delivering the same low-quality product you'd get anywhere else. It's a scam wrapped in good marketing. But hey, before we continue, if you're realizing you've been buying fake oil and you want to avoid getting scammed on other foods, hit that subscribe button. Seriously, 82% of avocado oil is fake, and we expose this kind of fraud every week so you don't get scammed. Also, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite brand of avocado oil? Now let's get to the top 4 worst offenders. Number 4. Aldi Simply Nature Avocado Oil. Aldi built their reputation on low prices, and their Simply Nature line is supposed to be their healthy, natural option. But there's nothing natural about what landed them in federal court. In September 2024, plaintiff Maggie Frost filed a class action lawsuit in the Southern District of New York, specifically targeting Aldi's Simply Nature 100% pure avocado oil. The complaint alleged that the product is adulterated with sunflower and safflower oils. To make matters particularly offensive, Aldi charges $1.20 more per 17-ounce bottle of their pure avocado oil than they charge for their grapeseed oil. Think about that. They're charging you a premium price for fake avocado oil when their actual pure oils cost less. The lawsuit alleges Aldi knew exactly what they were doing by marking up adulterated oil because consumers will pay more for anything labeled avocado. UC Davis researchers found that companies blend avocado oil with high oleic sunflower and soulflower oils, specifically because those oils are chemically similar enough that basic tests won't catch the fraud. You need expensive laboratory analysis to prove adulteration. Aldi is exploiting that knowledge gap and profiting from your ignorance. If this video is opening your eyes to what's really in your pantry, hit that like button and let us know in the comments which of these brands surprised you the most. Number 3. Primal Kitchen Avocado Oil. Now this one shocked me because Primal Kitchen is owned by Kraft Heinz since 2018 and markets aggressively to the keto, paleo, and health-conscious communities. They charge premium prices, often $15 to $20 per bottle. Their entire brand is built on quality and purity. So what happened in April 2024? Well, the FDA published a recall announcement for 2,060 cases of Primal Kitchen avocado oil in 750 milliliters glass bottles. Why? The glass bottles were prone to breaking and leaking. Primal Kitchen discovered the problem when they found avocado oil had leaked in shipping containers at their warehouse. Now, no consumer injuries were reported, but it exposes serious quality control failures. If a premium brand owned by one of the largest food conglomerates in the world can't even ensure their bottles won't break in transit, what else are they getting wrong? Quality control isn't just about purity testing. It's about every step of production and distribution. This recall proves that Primal Kitchen had systemic problems in their supply chain. And while this specific recall was for packaging, it raises legitimate questions about their entire quality assurance program. But if a premium brand couldn't even get packaging right, you'd think the largest retail conglomerate in the US would have better quality, right? Wrong. Number 2. Tropical Plantation Avocado Oil. Made by Lily of the Desert, Tropical Plantation markets heavily to the natural foods crowd. They sell through health food stores and online retailers and position themselves as a premium product. But in 2024, this brand got hit with something even more damning than a lawsuit, a regulatory ruling. In 2024, the National Advertising Division, which is the advertising industry's self-regulatory body, issued a formal ruling against Tropical Plantation, ordering them to stop claiming their product is 100% pure. Let me repeat that. A regulatory body that investigates advertising claims found sufficient evidence to rule that Tropical Plantation's purity claims are misleading and told them to stop making those claims. This was an official regulatory finding, not an allegation, not a suspicion, an actual ruling that their purity claims don't hold up. What were they hiding? The NAD doesn't issue rulings like that lightly. They require companies to substantiate their claims with evidence, and when companies can't, they're ordered to modify or discontinue the advertising. Tropical Plantation failed to prove their oil is actually 100% pure, which means they were making claims they couldn't back up. And yet this product is probably still on shelves somewhere near you right now, with the same misleading labels. At least Tropical Plantation got caught by regulators. Our number 1 brand was caught by a federal judge. Number 1. Walmart Great Value Avocado Oil. Walmart is the largest retailer in America with over 4,600 stores. Great Value is their house brand and generates billions in revenue, and that means millions of people are buying this thinking they're getting a good deal on healthy oil. Instead, they're actually getting adulterated avocado oil, so bad it led to multiple class action lawsuits in both California and Florida. The first major case was filed by Matthew Hawkins in California Federal Court in March 2024. Then Edie Golikov filed another California case in September 2024. Then Shauna Denny filed a Florida case in October 2024, all alleging the same thing, that Walmart's Great Value avocado oil is labeled as 100% pure, with avocado oil as the only listed ingredient. But independent testing shows it's adulterated with cheaper oils like sunflower and safflower. Now here's where it gets really interesting. In February 2025, Judge R. Gary Klausner certified a California consumer class for the Hawkins lawsuit. That means a federal judge looked at the evidence and determined there was enough merit to let the case proceed as a class action representing potentially thousands of California consumers. Walmart fought certification hard and argued that the plaintiff couldn't prove the oil was actually adulterated. Judge Klausner rejected that argument, stating that Walmart was essentially requiring the plaintiff to prove liability before class certification, which isn't how it works. The UC Davis study cited in these lawsuits tested Walmart's Great Value oil specifically and found it failed fatty acid and sterile profile tests, which is the scientific proof of adulteration. Walmart knew, or should have known, they were selling adulterated products, charged premium prices for pure avocado oil, and profited off millions of customers who trusted America's biggest retailer. That's corporate fraud on a massive scale. So with all these, what avocado oil brands should you buy instead? Here are 4 brands and options you can actually trust. Number 1. Chosen Foods. Chosen Foods is one of only 2 brands that passed the rigorous UC Davis 2020 study with verified purity and 0 oxidation. But what really sets Chosen Foods apart is they test every single batch that leaves their facility. They maintain complete traceability from the avocado groves in Mexico through the entire production process to the finished bottle. Their refined avocado oil has a smoke point of 500 degrees Fahrenheit, making it perfect for high-heat cooking like searing, frying, and roasting. Consumer Lab also verified Chosen Foods meets purity standards. You can find Chosen Foods at major retailers like Costco, Walmart, Target, Whole Foods, and Amazon, so it's widely available. In an industry where 82% of products are fraudulent, Chosen Foods has consistently proven through independent verification that their oil is exactly what they claim. That's the gold standard. Number 2, Marianne's Avocado Oil. Marianne's is the second brand to pass UC Davis testing with verified purity and freshness. What makes Marianne's particularly interesting is that it's available at Costco, which means you're getting verified pure avocado oil at warehouse club prices. This is exactly what we want. Quality without the markup. Marianne's is a refined avocado oil brand produced in Mexico with documented quality controls. UC Davis specifically tested Marianne's and found it was 100% pure with no oxidation, no rancidity, and no adulteration. The fatty acid profile matched pure avocado oil. The sterile composition was correct. All the scientific markers confirmed authenticity. In a market flooded with private label brands that fail 70% of the time, Marianne's is that rare exception that actually delivers what it promises. If you're buying in bulk and want to save money without sacrificing quality, Marianne's at Costco is your best option. Number 3, CalPure. If you specifically want virgin or extra virgin avocado oil instead of refined, CalPure is your safest choice. Among virgin grades tested by UC Davis, CalPure was verified as pure and fresh with no oxidation or adulteration. It's produced in California, which gives you domestic production with higher regulatory oversight and complete traceability. Virgin avocado oil tastes different from refined. It has that characteristic grassy, buttery flavor with vegetal notes. It's perfect for drizzling on salads, finishing grilled vegetables, making dressings, or anywhere you want that distinct avocado flavor. The trade-off is a lower smoke point around 375 degrees, so don't use it for high heat frying. But for everything else where you want flavor and maximum nutrition, CalPure delivers verified purity in virgin form. California production means stricter quality standards, better supply chain transparency, and supporting domestic agriculture. Number 4, look for third-party certification. If you can't find those 3 specific brands or you want other options, look for products with legitimate third-party certification. The Seed Oil Free Certified program uses rigorous lab testing against multiple international standards, including FCC 2024, Codex Alimentarius 2024, and peer-reviewed scientific datasets. Every product with this certification has been independently audited for purity and verified through laboratory analysis. As of November 2024, avocado oil is now formally recognized in the Codex standard for named vegetable oils, giving us a globally accepted benchmark for authenticity that didn't exist before. Brands that voluntarily submit to this level of scrutiny and publish their testing results are serious about quality. Also look for USDA organic certification, which helps but isn't a complete guarantee of purity. Organic standards focus more on farming practices than finished product testing, and prioritize companies that publish batch testing results publicly on their website or make them available upon request. Transparency equals accountability. If a company won't show you proof, walk away. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more food safety investigations, and let us know in the comments. Did you have any of these brands in your pantry? We'll see you in the next one.